$5, $10, $15, $20,000 money you can get right now, in addition to your $1,400 third stimulus check. Yes. A third stimulus check will be landing your bank account today, tomorrow, or this week by direct deposit. Paper checks will arrive in the next 2 weeks. Debit cards as well. Throughout the day, I've been tracking the third stimulus check throughout a series of videos for you. Whether you're on Direct Express, or you're on SSI, or you're using IRS tools, or you're a single individual using a bank account. I've been tracking that throughout the day, but in this recording, I'm tracking more money for you. Yes, there's a lot more money available for you in addition to a $14 stimulus check. And one of the messages you saw from the President of the United States during his press conference today, which I ran the video before this, he said it will be several weeks until the other items in the third stimulus check package land in their respective agencies to pay you. So what do? You stay with this video. Throughout this entire video, I'm going to show you to the very end, stay with me to the end, of how there's a lot of money, even if you make no money, even if you make less than $45,000, even if you're on SSI and SSDI. I'm going to show you how there's $5, $10, $15,000, $20,000 for you across the board. And I'll also be answering your common questions about how to fix money or get money under third stimulus, like the $10,200 of unemployment, the child care tax credit, or the hazard pay. I'll be answering all those questions and more as Afternoons LA kicks under the gear with Purple. There's not one more message that I make more important to viewers of this channel than not to be dependent only on a stimulus check. The $14 stimulus check is really good. And then yes, the fourth stimulus package may have reoccurring stimulus checks of $2,000 for 6 to 8 months of $12,000 or $16,000. Yes. But you should not be solely dependent on a stimulus check. Why? Because the other provisions of the third stimulus package, of which I'm going to help get you over the next few weeks as well, will take a little while to land where they're going to land. And in this recording, I show you the big money you can get starting right now. This is for you. This money was dedicated by the U.S. government for you to have. And so it's of importance that you grab this money right now because the money is a lot. It's a lot. It's not just a few pennies in the fountain. And let's get to the details right now. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Throughout the day, you're seeing how I give you a whole breadth of informative reporting from everything from how to track your stimulus check and how to not to, whether you're on Direct Express or not, what date you're getting a stimulus check, whether it's paper or electronic, and also what's going on with the 10-year treasury to the 10-year car in your driveway. I got everything covered left and right, so make sure you subscribe. Also, like this video, and if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. The link's at the top of the chat and in the pinned comment. One video more on Afternoons LA, and then we go into Evenings LA, returning tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The most important money you can get under second stimulus, that's a lot of money, and all of you can get, is rent. Doesn't matter if you're behind or ahead. Doesn't matter if you're on SSI or not SSI. Get this money. How much is it? It's generally $5,000 to $10,000. How many months? 3 to 6 months. Yes, this is a lot of money. So where do you find the money? 6 places to start. State Housing Authority, State Hall. County Housing Authority, County Hall. City Housing Authority, City Hall. They have all this money because it was given to them under the second stimulus package. $350 billion given them to provide to you. So why would you not get it when it's your money? They're holding it there for you. Again, the words you're going to use when asking for the money is rent assistance because of COVID. That's all you say. Rent assistance because of COVID. Next, there's a lot of money available for utility assistance. You reach out to each of your utility companies, water, heating, oil, electric, gas. One of the people in the comments to yesterday's video said, what about this other utility company? You never mentioned that utility. All of them. If there's a utility which I don't consider, or I have not mentioned on air, absolutely reach out to it. It may have been natural gas or something it's not something you see here on the West Coast. So yes, if it's in your area and it's a unique utilities, absolutely. Utility assistance because of COVID. Those are the words you use. Now, if you've reached out for rent or utilities and can't find it, then guess what? Next step, I got covered for you as well. And that money is available at the nonprofits. They can help you with rent, utility, mortgage assistance, and more. Those are United Way, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul. Again, United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, and St. Vincent de Paul. So how much money is this money? And how much money can you receive? Here's the numbers. The rent, about 3 to 6 months of rent, and about $5,000 to $10,000. The utilities, a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. Yes, you've seen in just, 6 minutes is a video that we're already up to about $7,000, $8,000 of money in this video, which is nearly 4 times the price of a single $14 stimulus check. And I'm just getting started. Stay with me to the end because you're going to see the big money later in this video. Next, let's go over food. You can get food from SNAP, Department of Agriculture. If you've not gotten SNAP, please consider it. It's for anyone who makes less than $45,000. You reach out to Department of Agriculture or call 211. And how much does that pay? A lot. Family of 4 in Hawaii normally would get paid $1,400 a month. But because the president passed executive order increasing those benefits, it's now about $1,600 over 12 months. How much money is that? A lot. Upwards of $16,000 per year. Suddenly you see how $16,000 for SNAP, $5,000 to $10,000 for rent, a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 for utilities. You are far in excess of $10,000 in this recording that you can get in addition to a $14 stimulus check, and we're just getting started. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you see how I get you money on this channel. My focus on getting you money has been from day one and will be to the final day. So make sure you stay with me throughout this recording because the big money is still coming up. All right, so now if you have reached out to all these places to find this money and you can't find it, what do? Do you freak out? No. Do you panic? No. In fact, I already got this covered for you as well. Last year, I asked if a series of people wanted to step up and help other viewers. I called it the community page. The community page is a series of volunteers, of viewers just like you that help one another get utilities, rent, food, and also CDC eviction moratorium orders or something similar like that. They can also help you with internet, getting that free internet. So who are the volunteers? They are available for you and respond within about 24 to 48 hours. They're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And here's a little bit about them right now. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. It's a big day with exciting news across the board, as countless viewers continue to receive their $14 third stimulus check in their bank account. That $14 third stimulus check started to appear on Friday, more got it on Saturday, and more have received it today. Throughout the day, I've been covering all these details of direct deposit of your third stimulus check in separate recordings. Watch for the title of the archived videos on this channel and see which one applies to you. There was one about Direct Express. There was one about tracking it through irs.gov. There was another one which covered all direct deposits. So suddenly you see how everything is broken down item by item so that your questions are answered on getting the stimulus. This is Purple, where I go over $5, $10, $15, $20,000, and so far I've shown you the nearly $10,000 to $15,000 you can get for rent, utilities, food, and internet, and I'm just getting started, and the big money's still coming up. But let me see who's in the chat. There's Montana, and there's Dean, and there's Misty. There's Latoya, and there's Slow, and there's Crystal. And let's see who else is in the room across the board. And there's Dawn, and there is Lakeisha. Dawn says, I've not seen anything from Direct Express. Thank you, Dawn, for that update. I don't think any viewer of this channel has seen anything for the $14 third stimulus check for Direct Express at all yet. So thank you for that update, because I think that's universal for most viewers of this channel. There's Kalisha. Kalisha says, no, I haven't seen it yet either. Well, there we go. We've got two people that have the same answer. That's the best way to do it. I said throughout the day that using the followers and viewers of this channel in the live chats or the archive comments is the best way to get an indication if the stimulus check has arrived. There's Francine, there's Michelle, and there's Tesh, there's Linda, there's Kenneth. Looking for mortgage assistance under third stimulus. Great question, Kenneth. So that is going to be there, but it's not live yet. That money goes out to the localities. Rock Girl, property tax. There is no money for property tax, but there is money for homeowners' expenses like utilities, property mortgages, and similar. Again, those will be administered by your state, county, and city, but they're not live yet. There is a delay for that. There's Gunn, there's Prisby, there's Stickler, there's Slow Leak, and there's Francine. And there's Wilbur. And I love Francine's comment. She's basically sharing her bank to see if anyone has seen it from their, if they do business at their bank. That is the best way. Nancy Rodriguez is doing the same thing. That is the best indicator of whether you're getting a stimulus check from your bank today, is if another viewer got it in their bank and that got in the same bank as well. Let me give you the example. You know, you see me live and taped throughout the day, but there's several chats. We have chats all the way up to 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for Hazard Pay, which is 10 o'clock on the Eastern Time. Let's say you're in the last video of the day at 7 o'clock, and you say, has anyone at Bank of George got their $14 stimulus check? I did. It just showed up 2 hours ago. Guess what I would predict? Your stimulus check from Bank of George, if that is the bank you're also doing business with, also just showed up 2 hours ago. So that's the best indicator of how you know when your stimulus check is showing up. Remember, banks process funds into accounts throughout the day. So your friend may see it at 9 o'clock and you may see it at 10:30 or 11:30 in the morning. That's the difference across the board. All right, let's continue. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also like this video, and consider becoming a member. 2 more videos up underway today. Afternoons LALATE with 1 more video, and then evenings LALATE tonight before we go into Hazard Pay. Evenings LALATE is back on, baby, at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. There's other money that's available for you, and let's get to it. First, there's money for businesses. Under the second stimulus, you have 2 items available for you. Both are really great for different reasons. The first one is the PPP grant. It starts as a loan and turns into a grant. Why do I like it? 1, it's a grant, it's free money. 2, you reach out to online lenders like Fundera, Cabbage, and they hold your hand through the process. So they give you the form, you fill it out. If you don't fill it out correctly, they help you and tell you what's wrong. It's very, very easy to go from A to Z. That's why I like it. Then there's also an EIDL loan. I like it because it's a quick turnaround. Most viewers of this channel who follow my advice and the EIDL show on Overnight to LA get funded in about 48 hours. The other reason's great is because if you don't need the money within 1 year, you can return it interest and principal free, and it costs you zero. Really great, helpful. Then we turn to unemployment. If you were unemployed anytime in 2020, I got two things to go over with you. First, you can raise your unemployment benefits. This is how you do. You take your 2019 tax return, send it to your state's unemployment office, and say, I want to see if I qualify for more weekly benefits. That's all you do. I want to see if I qualify for more weekly benefits. And this is how much you will get. If you were unemployed during the pandemic last year, let's say it was 30 weeks, but in 2019 you made over $18,000, you'll raise your benefits about $50 a week, which over 30 weeks is about $1,500. Bam, right in your account right now. If you made over $25,000 2019 and you're unemployed for 30 weeks, you'll raise your benefits about $100 a week, which is $3,000. Bam, right in your account right now over 30 weeks. And finally, if you made over $30,000 2019, but were unemployed for 30 weeks, you'll raise your benefits about $300 a week, which over 30 weeks is about $10,000. Bam, right in your account right now. Now, one of the final things I want to go over are those items in the third stimulus package. How do you get them, and where did you do them to fix things? There's a lot of fixing in the third stimulus package, and viewers are already asking, where and how do I fix things? Hazard pay, which by name it's not listed as hazard pay, it's listed as earned income tax credit. $1,502 if you're 19 or older. Where do you get that money? You get it through your 2021 tax return as an earned income tax credit. Number two, child care tax credit. That is the carrying cost, not the child cost. How do you get that one? That is on your 2021 tax return as well. Then the child stimulus check, the $3,600 or $3,000. What do you do to get that? You don't do anything. Presuming IRS knows the child exists, you're good to go. If IRS does not know your child exists, or you think they don't know you exist, you need to file a 2020 tax return listing them as a dependent so you get that stimulus check. Finally, the $10,200. That $10,200 is the following. If you're unemployed in 2020 and received unemployment benefits, the third stimulus package made the following law in the books. Your first $10,200 is tax-free from unemployment benefits in 2020. So if you paid taxes already on it, either by withdrawing it before receiving your check or actually filing a tax return paying taxes, you'll have to fix it by an amended return. And there you go. It's a big day with exciting, great news. I hope you have enjoyed the programming across the board today. I hope this show was helpful to you. And if you need assistance with rent, utilities, or more, then reach out to the volunteers. They can help you with those questions as additionally. There's so much happening across the land, and I've been excited for you and excited for your receipt of the $14 stimulus check. Who do I see in the room? Scott asked, anyone see their stimulus on Direct Express? 2 viewers said nothing today. So I fully believe that Direct Express did not deliver the stimulus check if you're watching this video today, which is Monday. Direct Express, I've now had 3 viewers say they have not seen the Direct Express stimulus check today, Monday. So we'll ask that question again tomorrow, Tuesday, and we'll see that question as well. Do you think that people will have problems with a tax preparer that had problems with the second stimulus? No, that's a great question, Chris. I don't think that they will have problems this time around. The problems from the second stimulus that were with online tax preparers were unique. They fixed those problems. But great question. There's Ashley, there's Cindy, there's Renee, there's Nancy, and there's Linda. Those were great questions. What if you wanted to start a new business? We don't see that grant, and that was covered in the video before it. It's very disconcerting because the president promised it, and yet we haven't seen it. No, nothing on Direct Express, says Alicia. So there we have 4 people that have indicated nothing for today. So I think it's safe to say that Direct Express has not deposited the stimulus check by today. Now understand, On the West Coast, it's 2 o'clock. It's not too late to receive something on the West Coast, but for purposes of the East Coast, it is. And there you are. If you've not liked this video, please like this video, as Sandy just said, and I think Tia just said as well. Make sure you like this video. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. And there's one more Afternoons LATE video coming up, and then we go into Evenings LATE. Stay with me as the excitement continues right after this.